now you have several options with this, okay? So, but let me just tell you how I'm going to make it today, and then I'll tell you what other options you can use. So you're going to need your kidney beans, of course, rinsed and ready to go. Some diced tomatoes, okay? You're going to need some tomato sauce. You're going to need some garlic. You're going to need a ton of onions and some bell peppers. Any color you like, honey. Any color you like. For your seasonings, you're going to need chili powder, cumin, salt, and the pepper flakes are optional. If you don't really like real spicy foods, don't add that. This is just for my husband. He likes spicy foods. Now, for the meat substitute, if you don't want to use like a ground meat substitute, I'm using Gardein. This is good. This is a good recipe to make for people who eat meat and don't want to. They don't really want to try vegan foods because they think it has no substance. This is a really good recipe for them because really you would not know the difference between eating this and regular beef. I don't think so. But if you don't want to go this route, you can use corn. Now, corn is a soy-free ground veggie, or you can use black beans as your meat substitute. So we use kidney beans and black beans, or you can use chickpeas, or you can use what I would use is, if I didn't use the black beans, I would use some I'm about to tell you, butternut squash. Okay, so that said, let's get started with our chili. And then I'm going to add my seasonings. I like to add my seasonings this way before I add, just to give them a moment to cook and become, not cook, but to release the oils and become aromatic. So about 1 minute. Now, I gotta tell you something. I ran out of chili powder and I used, I had majority of the amount that I needed, but I did fill in the rest with this. Can you see that? With that. So I don't really know how that's going to come out. It smells good. It's adding like a smokiness. To me, it smells like a mixture between paprika and chili powder. That's what this chipotle chili sounds like. It might be something new that I might start doing if he likes it. We'll see. I'll let you know. For now, I'm just going to add everything else. I'm going to add my beans that I have rinsed and drained. These are organic kidney beans. Diced tomatoes. Tomato sauce. Dude, this is like the easiest thing in the world to make. Right? Chili. I'll tell you a secret. Even though it is, I never got my mother's recipe before I moved out. She made really good chili. This is when I used to eat meat. But for some reason I thought she put water in it, and my chili kept just being, you know what, I forgot to add the ground. That's what you get for running your mouth and doing stuff. Okay, so I'm like, something's missing. Okay. So we add all our ground. It's better for it to not be frozen, but you know, I forgot to take it out early. I would put water in my chili, and it was like, what am I doing wrong? It just tastes so bland. And I really thought that was like, you're supposed to put water in chili. And I was doing everything right, except for, whew. So what I'm gonna do is mix all this all up, and just really not let it come to the boil, but I'm gonna let it all get warmed through. And then I'm just gonna let it simmer so all of the flavors can just meld together. Okay, so here is my chili. It's all done. So I've already cooked dinner. This is just me cooking this for meal prep. So we're not actually going to have any tonight. But let's give it a taste test. I probably don't want that much because it's going to be have a little kick to it. That's some good chili. Super easy. Pretty much quick. Yeah. And actually it's not too much of a kick. I think I'll leave it like this so then I can add more kick later if that's what he wants. Then this way I can have some. That's delicious. So I hope you make it. Either way you make it. If you make it without the ground veggie and you use one of the other things I suggested, let me know. All right, honey. We is about to make some vegan jalapeno cornbread. You gonna eat your cornbread? I have here. I'm making a double portion, so everything's gonna look bigger or larger than what you would be making if you're just making a single portion. Of course, all of the recipes, the links to them will be in the description. Okay? What was I going to say? So anyway, the ingredients are yellow cornbread. I mean, yellow. What's the stuff right here? That stuff. Cornmeal. Okay? And then some corn and jalapeno. The jalapeno is finely chopped. And for our egg, we're going to be using 2 eggs. So we're using flaxseed. I have some olive oil. I have some spelt flour, some sugar, salt, and baking powder. And then I have some vegan milk. So basically, I'm going to mix all this stuff in together, honey, and then yeah. Some flour to my, just to get it nice and coated so that it doesn't sink to the bottom and going on with our lives. Because I got stuff to do. Y'all know I cook in bulk. I got to go to the next meal. Anyway, here's my vegan cornbread. I already cut one open. So I just wanted to show you the vegan cornbread. So it's going to completely finish cooking once it's cooled down. So you don't want to over bake it. But it's crisp and on the outside and moist on the inside. And let me give it a taste, even though I don't like spicy stuff. It makes me want to eat some lima beans. That's all it make me. It's good. You need to make that.